Hi, my name is Hela Kelsch, and I am 27 years old. I was diagnosed with an acoustic neuroma 2 years ago. It's 5 centimeters large, and my story is pretty unique, I think, because I actually diagnosed myself while I was in medical school. I was studying for my medical board exam, and I noticed that I had nystagmus, which is when your eyes jump when you look to the sides. And I knew from studying that that meant some sort of intracranial problem, so I got super freaked out and had an MRI and discovered the tumor. So I was correct, which I was pretty excited about at first, but then quickly realized that that meant a long road of treatments and surgery. So I got quite scared after that. I actually had not a long time in between diagnosis and treatment because my tumor was rather large, and so I had my first craniotomy, retrosigmoid approach, microsurgery, just 3 weeks after diagnosis. So I really didn't have much time to research different doctors or different treatments because the neurosurgeon basically said, you're going to die sooner rather than later. So that really actually scared me. I had the surgery, 13 hours long, and then the subsequent MRIs showed that they didn't get it all or much at all of it. So 4 months later, I had to go back for a translabyrinthine microsurgery in the hopes of removing the rest of it. That was 21 hours long. So I think for my family, that was the hardest part, is just waiting that entire time. I was asleep, so it didn't really bother me any. After that, I had multiple pulmonary emboli from deep venous thrombosis that I got from my inactivity while being in the hospital. So anyway, there was some complications and some extra treatments for that. And during this whole time, I had to take a year off of medical school so that I could recover. And I just want everyone to know that after this 1 year, I have permanent hearing loss on the right side where my tumor was located. And I do, as you can see, have facial paralysis. But with reconstructive surgeries, I have a gold weight in my eyelid to help it close entirely. I'm also getting facial reconstructive surgery, so I can start to smile. I still have one more surgery in 3 months that hopefully will correct that. And I also have a Baha hearing aid that helps with sound conduction. So when I'm in surgery, I can hear the surgeon talking next to me, even though our mouths are covered with masks. So it's quite helpful. So I was scared about how this would affect my future career, but after my year off and these extra surgeries, I'm back exactly where I was before with these problems that I'm adapting to, which really don't harm me at all in my life and in my career. And you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'll be a doctor in 10 months, so I still get to do exactly what I always wanted to do. And actually, really, I think it's going to help me in my career because when I see patients in the hospital, I know exactly what they're talking about and exactly their concerns, and I can relate that to them with an empathy that not many of my colleagues can have as well. And so all my patients say that I'm going to be a good doctor and I have a good bedside manner. So that makes me happy, and that this experience is sort of turning into a positive one that will help me for the rest of my life.